Like the redrum, patterns can be copied and pasted from one pattern memory to another by using the Edit menu features or the keyboard shortcuts. It's usually easier once you have programmed a solid baseline to create variations using copies of the original pattern. We will use the baseline that we previously created in pattern A1. Select pattern A1 and copy this pattern. Then paste it into empty patterns A2, A3, and A4. Now we will create variations of the original pattern A1. Select the duplicate pattern on A2, then change the note events on steps 4 and 12 to F above the original D. On pattern A3, we will modify the pattern by erasing the gate events on steps 12, 14, 15, and 16. Then, change the gate event at step 9 to a tied event and draw in another tied gate event at step 10. Finally, on pattern A4, change the event on step 1 to a tied gate event. Switch the matrix grid to octave 1, and on steps 1 and 8, transpose note pitch down 1 octave to D. This pattern has a nice feel to it, so we will copy this pattern to the clipboard and make a variation of it. The copied pattern is held in the clipboard, so we can quickly create another pattern variation on pattern A5. Select pattern A5 and paste in a copy of the data from pattern A4. Change the note events at steps 7 and 14 to F. Finally, we will create a very simple variation on the original pattern. Paste in a copy of A4 on pattern A6. Now erase all of the gate events from pattern A6, except for the tied event on step 1. Add a gate event on step 3, and set this note to D. Shifting all of the notes up or down in a scale is called transposition. Transposing notes is another way of creating variations of a matrix pattern. There are edit features for the matrix module that allow you to shift pattern up and shift pattern down. We will copy pattern A6 and paste it to pattern A7. As the pattern plays on the matrix, go to the Edit menu and select Shift Pattern Up. Accessing the Edit menu is sometimes time-consuming and tedious, so use the key commands for transposition. The pattern now plays a half step higher in pitch. We will shift up the pattern a few more times until the first pitch starts on F. We will make another pitch variation by pasting a copy of pattern A6 to pattern A8. Using the key command to transpose the pitches down, we will shift pattern A8 until the first event starts on C. Now audition the entire sequence by resetting the transport position back to measure 1 and pressing play. As the sequence plays, we can select between patterns A6, A7, and A8 to hear how the different pitches work together with the drum phrase arrangement.